Alright, so at first I thought I was gonna do this video in like two parts fused, but I was like, nah, nah, nah. But basically, I watched part three. I watched part three with my boy, and part three is basically like just top tier. Such a good story writing, man. Yeah, it's so good, bro. Avdol, bro, top tier, bro. I think the thing about Avdol is like how Magician's Red works and how like bro is literally a prophet. You know what I mean? He's pretty dope. And the thing about like Polnareff is that I find him interesting out of the whole crew, but his stand is pretty cool. It's not as like, attack based or defensive. It can't do what they can do, but it has certain capabilities. Silver Chariot is pretty cool. But Joseph is pretty cool as well, because like Hermit Purple, it's a pretty dope stand, I think. The same goes for Iggy. Iggy's pretty cool as well. Just overall, I think I really enjoy Iggy. And I think we can all say Jotaro really all of our attention. He really drew the spotlight to himself. The things he would do would be some of the most unexpected things you'd see. From the whole Darby fight scene to, man, there's so many instances where where he fought the fish stand underwater. He did star finger, and he punched that girl in the face. I mean, and he punched the dude so fast he was able to punch him in his chest before his stand could even hit him. So not only was Jotaro a record breaker, he was also somebody who was just constantly being overpowered. Like, not even overpowered, he was just a super unexpected. So that's kind of what that came to from like what I see. I think he's pretty cool. He just doesn't feel as it doesn't feel like the others. He doesn't feel like Jonathan or Joseph. He just feels like his own character, which is a bit more different. He feels like a more modernized version of a JoJo in comparison to the others. Because like before they were like British or American, or like he had certain accents, but Jotaro is more like your just anime main protagonist now. He's pretty cool. But the thing is that when I say that, I'm not saying it like as in like, oh, he's like every other protagonist. He's his own protagonist, so it makes it even more crazy because he's very unpredictable, especially in his fight scenes. But the villains here was like top tier. Like, this dude Dio chose top tier people because um you'd never think they would be able to ever beat these guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, uh, Star Platinum versus Judgment was crazy. Like, I didn't even, is that his name? I think that's the stand's name. I'm not sure, but you're gonna see it on the screen. I think like, bro, that stand was so top tier. Like, I didn't even think he was gonna like suck the stand in. I didn't think he was gonna do that. It's crazy. So like, not only did he use his brain a lot in his fight scenes, but he would do some of the most unexpected things you've ever seen in the show. Especially if you look at the circumstances and what's happening, you're just like, dude is not serious right now. So it's not even just him. Everybody else in the crew is doing the same thing. So it's a whole thing. I think some moments that were crazy. The death scenes were pretty crazy. Uh, but the conclusion with Jotaro and Dio, bro, top tier, sir, top tier, the greatest fight of all time. I think I can say.